More than 150 people die every day from overdoses of opioids, including fentanyl. But the latest weapon in this war could save many lives.
A team of researchers are developing an anti-fentanyl vaccine. 8 News Now anchor Kirsten Joyce caught up with the head researcher on the project to find out how this would be applied.
Only 2 milligrams can kill a person, depending on their weight. And so there's a fear factor.
Dr. Colin Haile is a research associate professor at University of Houston and a founding member of the Drug Discovery Institute there. He and a team of scientists have been working on vaccines against drug abuse for quite some time, an anti-cocaine vaccine and an anti-methamphetamine vaccine. But when the opioid epidemic started ramping up,
it was readily apparent that we had a big problem.
The funding for those vaccines pulled and switched to opioids.
What we have right now isn't working, and we need a new treatment strategy. And that's where the anti-fentanyl vaccine comes into play.
This anti-fentanyl vaccine would be for people who have entered a detox facility. They would take it under a doctor's care. So if they have a setback, this is what would happen.
If a vaccinated individual does relapse, they consume fentanyl, the antibodies will bind to fentanyl and prevent it from getting into the brain, and they will not feel any of the effects. And that will give them an opportunity to get back on the wagon to sobriety.
Yeah, I'm a person in long-term recovery.
Giuseppe Mandel is the director of business development for There Is No Hero in Heroin Foundation. It began after his own brother could not overcome his battle with opioids.
Well, he passed away to a fentanyl poisoning, and I just wanted to do something more with a purpose, advocate more, create more change.
He says a vaccine like this can't come soon enough.
I probably wouldn't be alive today if fentanyl was around. It's killing a lot of people. It scares a lot of people. And so, yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, anything to save a life.
The Department of Defense is helping fund this research.
The fentanyl has been weaponized by certain countries. And so whether they have used it actually in the military theater is unknown, but it has been used as a weapon.
That's why Dr. Haile is also pushing for other applications of the anti-fentanyl vaccine to protect our troops, first responders, and other individuals who are inadvertently exposed to fentanyl.
All eyes are on University of Houston and your department. I mean, that's a big responsibility.
Well, it's overwhelming. As you can imagine, but we're ready. We know that there are a lot of people that need a new therapeutic strategy to deal with this heinous disease.